Hey, so in this video, we are going to talk about something called abbreviations. We're going to do that with a little guy called Dr. Abbreviations. Now, you might ask, what is an abbreviation? Take a look right up at the word doctor. Doctor has an abbreviation, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a couple minutes. Let's see what this guy has to say here. It says, hi there, I'm Bartholomew Bear Jr., but most people call me Barty B for Jr. for short. The doctor says I have an abbreviation virus, so I stopped by his office to see if he had a cure. Dr. Abbreviation says that I have a problem with writing the abbreviations of words. I don't write them correctly, which has caused my virus. Maybe you can help me get cured by learning how to write them properly. He says that first we need to learn all of the abbreviations and then learn how to write them in sentences correctly. Think you can help? All right, let's do this. So, what you are going to do is you are going to take your note-taking guide, and you are going to write down the abbreviations as we go through this. Now, really quickly before we move on, an abbreviation is a way to take a word and shorten it. And when we shorten this word, we put a period at the end. A lot of words can be abbreviated, but not every word. This is not every word that can be abbreviated. This is just a really short amount of them. This is a really short list of words that can be abbreviated. Anyway, go ahead and grab your note-taking guide and let's get moving. Okay, so the first part of finding a cure is knowing all the abbreviations. On your worksheet, like I said, write down all of the abbreviations. Okay, so here we see the days of the week. Now let's just run through the abbreviation for Monday is a capital MON period. So Monday is the name of a day, so it still starts with a capital N even when we abbreviate it. Now notice that it has a period at the end. That period means we took a whole word and we shorten it down. The same thing is true for Tuesday. We start with a capital letter and end with a period. That period tells us one more time we took a full word and shortened it. The next one's Wednesday. Wednesday is tricky. Can you figure out what Wednesday will be when we abbreviate it? Bet you didn't guess this one. So we took Wednesday and we abbreviated it to just 3 letters, W-E-D. Kind of weird that we abbreviated to W-E-D when we don't even say the D in Wednesday. For Thursday, we make it Thurs with a period at the end and a capital T. Friday will be a capital F-R-I period. What do you think Saturday is going to be? That's right, it is Sat. Okay, and then Sunday, I think you can figure out too. It will be capital S-U-N period. All right, so after the days of the week, we now have the months of the year. We'll start with the first month of the year, which is January. We're going to take January and we're going to shorten it down to one little part of it. We're going to use a capital letter and a period at the end. Let's see what it is. It is capital J-A-N period. February, capital F-E-B period. Then we have March. March is weird because it's only one syllable. Now, a lot of these we have been shortening to just the first syllable. For example, in January, we made it just Jan. So we made it just the first syllable. In February, we made it just Feb, which is the first syllable. March is a little odd because March just has one syllable. We still shorten it to MAR period. April is APR period. Now May is only 3 letters and it's only one syllable. With May, we don't shorten it at all. There is no abbreviation for May. May just stays May. Kind of weird that way. Next one is June, and same thing for June. It just stays how it is. After that, we have July. July stays how it is. Kind of weird. There is no abbreviation for it. For August, we do a capital AUG and then a period. September will be a capital SEPT period. October will be OCT period. November is NOV period. And December is DEC period. That little guy walking around down there. He's kind of fun. Okay, now this one is for people's titles. So, like if you were going to call me by my name, you would say Mr. Mullen. Mr. says that I'm a man and I'm an adult. So we have a title in front of people's names. Now, Mr. is part of my name if you are using Mr. So we do still capitalize that. Okay, so take a look at Mr. Mr. turns into a capital MR period. Now, this is where things start to get tricky. In the last abbreviations, we took letters in the same order that they were in. But now, with some of these people's titles abbreviations, the letters start to kind of jump around a little bit. Again, for Mr., it's capital MR period. The next one is Mrs. This one is just weird. Mrs. is Mr., but with an S at the end. So it's MRS period. You might have already known that one, but it's still a little tricky. Miss would be the same thing, MISS. We can also do capital MS period. Either way works just fine. And then we have junior. A lot of people have the same name as their dad, or they might have the same name as their mom. So we put the word junior after their name. So junior would be capital JR period. And then senior is just the opposite. Senior is for if you're the dad and then you have the same name as your son, you are senior, which is a capital SR period. And then the last one is doctor, capital DR period for doctor. Okay, so there are many more abbreviations, like a whole lot more, and we're going to learn about a lot more of them this week, but that's where we're going to stop today. So remember, an abbreviation is a word that has been shortened with a period. One last time, make sure that you have all of the abbreviations that we went over filled out on your note-taking sheet. I did go over all of them on this note-taking sheet, so if you didn't get any or you think you might have missed it, go back, rewatch that part of the video, and see if you can get it really quickly. When you are done, turn this in so I can give it a quick check, and then you are going to make a daily five choice. Remember, your daily five choice has to be a choice that you have not made yet. If you've already been on a computer, you can't go on a computer again. Okay. That is all for right now. Adios.